Eric Bailey, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit for Utley. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, I wanted to see how he might respond to a little adversity, but I wasn't expecting it to happen after the first guy leads off with the leadoff hit. Now he's in a stretch. Let's see if he's able to get through the rest of the inning. Maybe get a double play, a pop fly. We'll see how this unfolds.
Here's Corey Seager. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. First delivery to him on the way. Low with the splitter, ball one.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of if you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other. Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, one thing we know about this team, they're not going to steal. They do not steal. They're last in the league. So what are they going to do? They're going to rock and sock you. They're going to try to swing from their heels. They have to drive the ball out of the ballpark if they want to win. So we're going to see some big swings from this club.
Now to the plate, Justin Turner. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Runners on first with one down. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Kipnis relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Brandon McCarthy is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got real good stuff. He won his 9th game last outing. He's going for 10 today. And I just think if he can get past the 6th or 7th, he's got a great shot of getting that 10th win.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
Leading off for the Tribe, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ball one. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Throw over by Utley, 1 away. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time. But the defense still has to respect it.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Utley for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Entering play, he's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. No one out with a runner at second. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. From the belt, the pitch. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Standing in, Logan Forsythe. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw goes over to third. And he'll make it back in safely at third. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
I like that hit a lot. That's a clutch 2-out hit. Now, a lot of times we think it's got to equate to late innings. You can do it early in the game, too. Gives them a 1-0 lead, sets them up with a nice cushion, and now it changes how the game is played on the defensive side as well.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Forsythe is on his way home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busts it around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Peterson rounds the corner and is headed home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, we've already had some hard hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Standing in now, Chase Utley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it. Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Striding in once again, Corey Seager. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
3 runs already home here. Chop foul wide of first. One and one. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Jason Kipnis.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Utley at second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. And at shortstop, Corey Seager. They say this kid doesn't even have a heart rate. He's so calm. He's so smooth. He so lets the game come to him. But I like how he catches the ball. He makes all the plays, and the bad hops, he's going to make those too.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Santana waiting on a 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. The numbers on the year: 272, 5 homers, and 25 driven in. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Grounded to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sent on the ground out to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for LA, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club.
Ramirez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. His lifetime numbers against McCarthy, just a 1 for 9. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner towards first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Roberto Perez.
Stepping in, Roberto Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. McCarthy steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Still down 3-0. Into the box now, Logan Forsythe.
Leading off for the
He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Logan Forsythe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chisenhall is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
How about it?
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Stepping up to the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's down to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Zach McAllister answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
McAllister.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Three runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. 3-2.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
(3-2) with the bases loaded. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. The second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Lindor.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all
Left fielder
business. He's not
23.
messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone,
Brantley.
and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Michael Brantley. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the
batter,
inning.
number 10,
What's even more important
designated
is
hitter,
now he gets to face the
Edwin
middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. McCarthy's ready. 1-2 on its way. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. LA's on top, 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Designated hitter, Justin Turner.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Back-to-back fastballs. He blew the first one by him and said, here we go, try it again. And he said, come on, bring it, I'm ready. And he timed it perfectly.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Down and away, ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
Brantley is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Ready once again, Chris Taylor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Logan Forsythe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So 2 out here, and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson. So that's their 12th hit of the ball game so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And we see there that this Dodger ball club currently leads the NL in that department. Here's Jock Peterson now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Halfway home tonight from the shores of Lake Erie. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Indians nothing. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Here's another 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Ready now, Carlos Santana comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now here's the pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
McCarthy looks in. Here's the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Line fouled off to the left and over the Indians' dugout. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in and looking for more. Yasiel Puig. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Yasiel Puig.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Now a hard liner toward short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 26, Chase Utley.
Striding in once again, Chase Utley. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Heading after it is Naquin. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Indians nothing. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
The 0-2 once more. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game he's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Ready for another chance? Lonnie Chisenhall, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
McCarthy up to 67 pitches thus far. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 home. This ball will be chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 0-2 delivery. Drilled to first. There's one. Back to first, and Chisenhall is retired as well. It's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box, Roberto Perez. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
Ready with another 0-2. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Indians nothing. Back here in Cleveland, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Turner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. He's been very successful with their game plan.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another 1-2 delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. Kipnis. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Naquin comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up, and the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chisenhall is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. Dodgers lead this one 6-0. Grant Dayton enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Grant Dayton.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
In there, strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now the 0-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Oh, and 2, here it is.
Nope,
lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
One and 2, here it comes. Out of play.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Edwin Encarnacion now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Number 25 for him on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Puig has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. High pop up. Belanger is calling for it, and that's the third out. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. Now a 6-2 ball game. Kyle Crockett has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Kyle Crockett.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Fielder, Jock Peterson.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Chisenhall is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 26, Chase Utley.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Kike Hernandez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with number 2 14, out and the base is empty.
Kike Hernandez.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. 264 is average entering play. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. And the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat. particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Here's Corey Seager.
Corey
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In now, Justin Turner, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Chisenhall going back on it to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-2 game. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Indians 2. Kike Hernandez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play
14.
second here.
Kike Hernandez.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Nobody out, runner on first. This is on the ground over to first. 1 there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Hey, that's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. We played 8 full. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Indians 2. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Bellinger.
Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there at the knees, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Naquin. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Chris Taylor.
Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Dodgers lead it 8-2. Chris Hatcher comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Number 41, Chris Hatcher.
Now to the plate, Roberto Perez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hatcher, number 55.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Pitch on the way. 2-1.
2-1.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
1 out, nobody on. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Brantley.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set and the 0-1. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Dodgers have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. The Dodgers get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Brandon McCarthy gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Eric Bailey couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 8 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to